Well, folks, hello and welcome back to the Relaxing Wood Shop. My name's David.
My name's Christopher.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. That's that then. So, at the moment we are sitting at, you haven't a clue,
I don't have a clue.
hasn't the notion, just over 353,
That's fantastic.
which makes 354. It was just over 353. Yeah. And what about the shop tour? How's it getting on?
I don't know.
No, you don't know about that either. 1,800 views. 1,800 views.
He's making out that I don't know about the viewers and the subscribers, but I'm the one getting the subscribers and the viewers. All my work friends, everyone else, telling everybody, representing always.
Represent. So, guys, what we're doing is this week is part 2 of...
The Ryobi Wall.
You see, you knew about that, so you did. So, now, guys, we've been trying to work this out and going all through the bits and bobs. It will look great, okay? It will look great. Trust me, it'll look great. We've just got a few things to work out, so we do. And with the shop in an absolute tip, it makes it much, much harder to do. But hopefully we'll get there. So, let's get stuck right in. Anything else you want to say? Okay, keep the likes and subscribes coming, guys. I'm doing it all. I'm doing it all. Why am I waving? Okay, folks, now before we start painting the wall black, what we need to do is we need to run basically a cut out of the edge beams where we're going to put the LED strips throughout them. So we're going to go in at probably about 1 inch and then halfway down the side beam there, just so we can insert the LED lights, and then the clear plastic that's going to then run up the side and run round. And the only way to do that, from what I'm opinion, is the table saw. So we'll set the table saw up and then we'll cut through. Okay, guys, we're all used to wearing masks at the moment, so we are. Hopefully not for much longer. So what we're going to do now, let's get on to the painting. What I want to do first, I'm going to actually put a bit of red oxide primer down. Now, I know people say, why on earth are you using red oxide primer on wood? It's really just to cut costs. I have a few of these cans about, and I would rather do a base coat so the good black paint doesn't get too absorbed, so it can make it last longer. So, let's apply a couple of coats. Okay, guys, so not going to bore you, but basically we're going to re-drill up the bores that we originally took off, add the black paint, and then we'll be ready for the mystery ingredients. Well, guys, there we have it so far. Now, so what we now need to do, Christopher? Yeah, let's go with that. What we need to do now is put the LED strips hidden behind us, and then what I want to do is I have like a plastic sheet. What's it called, Christopher? What would that be called?
Oh, that sheet.
So, don't know.
Plastic strip.
Plastic strip. Let's go with plastic strip. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the LED lights around, a couple of wee tacks just to hold it in, and then we're going to put a plastic strip then in front of them to diffuse the light. Now that was a good one there. So let's keep going. Okay guys, so if you remember when we cut off the strips that came off the main batten that goes round it, we were left with an overlay. So the overlay is the actual width of the size of the cut that we need. So if you lean this against your plastic sheeting. And then we just get a knife and gently scar the first side, like so, and we'll get into that. Now what we will need to do, we will need to use one of our machines to fine this and sand it back just so it'll snuck in. But this will get the worst of it done. I'm not coming right the way through because what I don't want to do is upset the garden furniture and then the wife killing me. So we'll do that on the other side and then we'll flip it over and do the same. You weren't recording any of that, were you?
No, I was.
Okay guys, so now it's stripped down, I did a wee test there and it's just a couple of wee high lips. So we'll just put it onto the
Oscillating
sander and we'll get that trimmed down. Okay guys, so now while that's all settling and relaxing itself, what we are now doing is, so I've got a couple of letters from a local wee depot centre, and the reason being is to buy the wood and cut these out at the moment, it's probably going to cost more. So I just bought a couple of letters, obviously to spell Ryobi, and then I put a bit of lime, I suppose would be the colour paint, just to kind of match the colour of the Ryobi stuff. Remember, this is not sponsored by Ryobi, I just like the Ryobi tools and I want them to sit around it there. So I find this old piece of metal. Don't ask me what it was from or what it is for, haven't a clue, but it's here anyway. So I'm going to get the letters onto this, screw them from the back, so tack them to the front, then screw them to the back firmly, and then we'll put that onto the top, which will act as the Ryobi sign. Yeah, I never thought in my 40s that I'd be counting circles to work out the length in between. It's like back at Blue Peter, so it is. So we've got them all set out in the right size. So what I'm going to do now, set this here as a wee marking gauge, so I know exactly where that one's to go back into. So we'll do a wee touch of glue on that one, and then follow suit in the rest of them, and then that'll be ready to put in the wall. Okay guys, starting to get a bit cool, but as you can see, the colour's a wee bit off, but it's not too far wrong. But let's get this drilled in. One. How's that looking now, Christopher?
Looking great.
Okay guys, we're used to all this stuff. Well, maybe not the goggles. So what we need is 110 cut on the track. I have set up my jig right to near the limit as to where it goes from 110 on each side. So we've locked it in. This we did test, if you want to see one of our older videos, we tested this for actually making the miter station, and it actually was fine, and it cut through it okay. So touch wood, it'll do the same. Like a knife through butter. Okay guys, now it's getting a wee bit tricky because it's an awkward wee spot and we're trying to show you as we're doing it. So we've drilled a couple of wee holes in this. We've now set it up with the spirit level. So Christopher's just going to drive home a couple of wee screws. So let's do that.
I'm sorry if I get in the way.
Behind me. Didn't know where the screws were, I said behind me. Perfect.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, you get the idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one here, and one about here, and then I'll show you how I'm running them actually onto the wall. Okay guys, all three up. Now the big test. So On this bit here, we have a long bolt. See that? Then we have a loose washer, over big but doesn't fall off the back, and then extremely long washer with a perfect flush fit and the bolt at the end. So what that's going to do, we hope, is we'll put the washer in here, lock it up behind, put that washer in the front, roll that bolt in, tighten that up. Okay, that's one, Christopher. Do the same with this one, washer, push it up and over, in, back, lock, and then hopefully, like so, there now. Oh, good grief, that's tight. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that insane? So now what we do, get one of the tools. Oh, nope, not big enough. That's okay, not a problem. Loosen the bolt, slide it along the runner, put it back up. Come over this way a wee bit more. Hold on, we'll just loosen that one up. There we go. Actually, I want a wee bit further over this way. Further this way. There we go. There. Into that there. So that looks good. So then take it off. We're happy that's the measurement. Christopher, don't fall. Get the spanner. Tighten that one up. Get the spanner. Tighten that one up. Like so. Now they're really holding. In goes that. Ta-da! So now what we'll do, we'll run them all the way along and see what it looks like at the end. Well folks, there we have it for another week of the Relaxing Wood Shop. Would you want to do the honours?
No, you do.
I do the honours. You ready? You ready? Pow! Huh? So there you go, guys. Doesn't that look just fantastic? It really, really does. And the fact that these bolts can just, a 10mm bolt, slide it, adjust it. If you get another tool, move it across. Although I would say if I got 2 more tools, that would be absolutely out to the throat. The only thing that upset me, I couldn't turn that the other way to show the Ryobi big name, so it's only got the tiny name, so that was a bit annoying. But other than that, it looks fantastic. So there's a couple of things I need to do just to tidy it off. But other than that, you happy?
I'm happy.
So don't forget.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We'll get them to do something today, so we will. So guys, we'll look forward to seeing you next time on the Relaxing Wood Shop, which we will be doing. No.
No, it has to be a surprise. We're
surprising people.
Join in next week for the surprise.
Take care.